going to solve some of your JEE Mains quadratic equation and your sequence and series mock test questions, and these questions are from your PYQs, and also it includes your JEE Mains 2022 June shift questions. Okay, it includes all sort of questions, and it's a chapter is quadratic equation and your sequence and series. Okay, the first question is, let alpha and beta be the roots of the equation pxy plus qx plus r is equal to 0 and p is not equal to 0. If p, q, and r are in AP and 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta is equal to 4, then find the value of modulus of alpha minus beta. This is nothing but modulus. This is nothing but modulus. So they are saying alpha and beta are the roots of this equation, and they are saying p is not equal to 0, and also p, q, r are in AP, and they gave one relationship. Okay, so how we are going to solve this question is, they gave one equation na pxy plus qx plus r is equal to 0. For this equation, alpha and beta are the roots. So I will write this equation: px square plus qx plus r is equal to 0. This is the equation I am having. The roots of this equation are, one root is alpha, another root is beta. Now let me find sum of the roots and product of the roots of this equation. Let me find sum of the roots and product of the roots of this equation. So sum of the roots will be nothing but alpha plus beta. So what is your sum of the roots formula? That is minus b by a. Minus b by a will be minus of q by p, because your b is q and a is p. And what will be your product of the roots? Product of the roots will be alpha beta, and that is nothing but your c by a. C by a will be r by p. That is something I got now, and I hope you guys know how to find the sum of the roots as well as the product of the roots. So now people, in the question it is given as, p, q, r are in AP. If p, q, r are in AP, then I would say that twice of your middle term, that is 2 into q, will be equal to sum of the terms that are left out. Correct na? Correct na? Can't they say like that? You guys itself think carefully and say, sum twice of your middle term is sum of the first term plus last term. So that's a property. Okay, if a, b, c are in AP, then your 2b will be equal to a plus c. That's nothing but twice of your middle term is sum of the first term plus last term. Okay, that's all. And that is what I am saying, 2q is equal to p plus r, because in the question it is given as p, q, r are in AP. That's the condition that you guys can use here. Okay, and from that only I am saying that the 2q is equal to p plus r. So now people, please understand one thing. Let me take this as one equation. Consider this as one equation, and that is why I put a bracket in it. Now in the question they gave one clue na, 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta is equal to 4. If 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta is equal to 4, then I would say that alpha plus beta by alpha beta is equal to 4. Correct now? Just take LCM guys. 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta, and take LCM, will get the alpha plus beta by alpha beta, and that is equal to 4. So now cross multiply. So finally you will get your alpha plus beta is equal to 4 alpha beta. Correct? Very simple. Just I am using the relationship given in the question. Now, do we know the value of alpha plus beta? Of course yes. Of course yes. That is minus q by p. Just now I found your sum of the roots. And what will be 4 alpha beta? 4 alpha beta will be 4 into r by p, because alpha beta is r by p. So 4 r by p. Correct no? That will be your relationship. Just put out these two values as alpha plus beta and alpha beta in this equation. Now cancel out these two terms. So from this I got that your minus q is equal to 4r. If minus q is equal to 4r, I will say your q will be equal to minus 4r. Correct no? That is something I got now. Just cancel these two p's, then you will get minus q is equal to 4r. If minus q is equal to 4r, then your q will be minus of 4r. Very simple thing. And that is something I found now. Now come on to this relationship. That is 2q is equal to p plus r. So now we know 2q is equal to 2q is equal to p plus r. Hence, put this value of q in this equation. When you put this value of q in this equation, you get 2 into q, that will be 2 into minus 4r. 2 into minus 4r will be what? Let me take this as equation 2. Let me take this as equation 1. Put equation 2 in equation 1. This is 1 guys, okay. This is 1. Put equation 2 in equation 1. That means put the value of q as minus 4r in this equation. Then you will get 2 into q. 2 into q will be 2 into minus 4r. 2 into minus 4r will be minus 8r, and that is equal to p plus r. So if minus 8r is equal to p plus r, then your p will be, take this r to the LHS, I'll get it as minus 9r. And that is what I got now. So I know the value of p, I know the value of q, and what are the terms that are left out? Nothing, it is left out. And finally, we arrived at these values. So what is the value of p? Your p is minus 9r. And your q is minus 4r. Okay, wow? These two values we got now just by using all the relationship, all the terms, all the things given in the question, and that is how we should apply in it. Now let us come on to the sum and product of the roots. Okay, now let us come on to the sum and product of the roots. I will rub these guys because now it is not very important. Let us come on to the sum and product of the roots. So here it is given, as we know now, what is your product of the roots? Product of the roots is alpha beta. So product of the roots is c by a. C by a will be r by p. Correct na? That's all. So now what is alpha plus beta? Your alpha plus beta is nothing but minus q by p. Do we know the value of q? Yes. So minus q will be 4r by p. What is p? Minus 9r. So now cancel out these two terms. So finally you get your alpha plus beta as minus 4 by 9. Now what is alpha beta? Alpha beta is put the value of r and p. That will be r is r only, because we are taking every terms in terms of r. We are taking each term, that is p and q, in terms of r. Then what is your p? P is nothing but minus 9r, right? So that's all, 9r. So these two will get cancelled. So finally you get your alpha beta as minus 1 by 9. So hence your product, hence your sum of the roots is alpha plus beta is minus 4 by 9, and product of the roots is alpha beta is equal to minus 1 by 9. Just say substitute the value. I just put up in your value p and q in this equation. That means your product of the sum of the roots, and that is something I'm doing here. So now people, it's a very easy question. It's a very easy question. We have found out the each value. We have found out the each value, right? Now let me find out alpha minus beta. They are asking modulus of alpha minus beta. But before finding out alpha minus beta, you should know what is the methodology to find that. The methodology to find that is find alpha minus beta whole square. Because we know that alpha minus beta whole square can be written as alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 alpha beta, guys. This is one of the property, and even you guys learn this in your lower grades. And this is the technique, a secret technique, not a secret technique, but it's a very good technique to solve the questions. So hence, when you use it, you will get your alpha minus beta whole square is equal to alpha plus beta whole square. What is your alpha plus beta? That is minus 4 by 9 whole square. Then minus of 4 into alpha beta. Alpha beta is minus 1 by 9. So 4 into minus 1 by minus 4 by 9. Now that minus this minus will cancel, get plus 4 by 9. Correct? This is something I will get now. Now when you solve this minus 4 by 9 whole square plus of 4 by 9, I think alpha minus beta whole square will be what, guys? Solve it and see. It's very simple. Just suppose to solve this. Yeah, I think you will get as 52 by 81. Right, just solve it up. Minus 4 by 9 whole square will be 16 by 81 plus 4 by 9. That will be 52 by 81. 52 by 81. Now, is this the answer for the question? No. No. They are asking modulus of alpha minus beta. Hence, your alpha minus beta will be square root, take square root on both sides, hence you will get alpha minus beta as square root of 52 by 81. What is square root of 52 by 81? Square root of 52 by 81 will be, what do you think guys? What will be the square roots? I think 2 by 9 into root 13. So plus or minus 2 by 9 into root 13 will be alpha minus beta just by taking your square root on both sides. We got alpha minus beta whole square is equal to 52 by 81. Hence alpha minus beta will be take square root on both sides. From there we will get plus or minus 2 by 9 root 13, not 3, 13. But in the question they are asking modulus of alpha minus beta. Hence we don't get this minus value. So from this I will say that your modulus of alpha minus beta will be plus of 2 by 9 into root 13. That's all. I hope you understand what I am saying. Your alpha minus beta is plus or minus 2 by 9 into root 13. But the question they are asking modulus of alpha minus beta. Hence modulus of any value is always positive. You know that, right? Modulus of any value is always positive, and that is why you should put plus. So plus of 2 by 9 into root 13 is the answer for the question. That's all about this question, and that's how you will solve this. Now let us move on to the next one. Our next question is the sum of first 20 terms of the sequence 0.7, 0.77, 0.777, and it's going up to 20 terms. So people, how we are going to solve this question? Actually, this is an easy one. But people who don't know methodology or the way how to solve this question, it's going to be a difficult part. It's going to be a difficult part. Okay, and this question was asked in JEE Mains 2014. This is a JEE Mains 2014 question. This question was asked. It's a JEE Mains PYQ question. So people, how we are going to solve this question? The question is asking first 20 terms of the sequence. Now I know you guys will ask. Yeah man, either is a GP, either is an AP, either is an HB. None of the conditions are applying here. Then how can we find the sum of first 20 terms? What man you are asking? Like that you will be thinking of. But people, you must be very careful with these questions, because in JEE Mains they just don't ask directly. They just don't ask directly by giving an AP, directly by giving a GP. If they give like that, then you can usually then you can use the formula very easily, and that's the easy method. So in JEE Mains they don't ask a direct question, a straightforward question, but rather they will ask a twisted question such that you need to make some changes, and after that you can arrive at the answer. And that is what I am going to do here. So people, they are asking sum of first 20 terms. So let me write the sum of first 20 terms as S20. S20. Now that is nothing but your 0.7 plus 0. I will take another choppies. Wait. 0.7. Okay. 0.7 plus of 0.77 plus of 0.777 all the way up to 20 terms. Like that it is going. Okay. So now in this series I am going to take, this is a methodology, please listen very carefully. In this series I am going to take your 7 common. When I take 7 common, the same series can be written as 0.1 plus 0.10 plus 0.100, like that it will be going on. Correct now? I think that's how it will go. So when I take 7 common, this can be written as 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10 square plus 1 by 10 cube. Like that all the way up to 20 terms. Okay. This is how this sequence will go upon when you take 7 common. It's very simple people. It's very simple. When you take 7 common, you get a 0.1 plus of 0.01 plus of 0.001. Like it will be going. I can write the 0.1 as 1 by 10. I can write the 0.01 as 1 by 10 square. And I can write the 0.001 as 1 by 10 cube, and like that it's going up to 20 terms. So now again whether it can be used your HP, AP or GP, any of the SN formula? No. So it shows that again I need to do some changes. So what changes I can do here is, this is a very important method, please hear it carefully. Inside expression I am having now 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10 square plus 1 by 10 cube all the way up to 20 terms. What I am going to do here is, I am going to multiply each and every term by 9 and I am going to divide it by 9. I am going to multiply each and every term by 9 and I am going to divide it by 9, and that division of 9 I will take outside the bracket. So hence inside I will have 9 by 10 plus of 9 by 10 square plus of 9 by 10 cube all the way up to 20 terms. Okay, I hope you understand what I am doing here. What I am doing is, I am just multiplying out 9 in the inside expression, in the inside bracket I am having now. So in this bracket I am multiplying 9 on each and every element, and I am going to divide it by 9. Because whatever I do on denominator, I should do on the denominator, so that both of the terms will get cancelled, so no change will be there. Okay, if you just multiply 9, then the answer will be different. You should also divide it by 9. No change matters a lot. Okay, that is what I am doing it. Now after this, what I am going to do is, I can write this S20 as 7 by 9 into, I can write this 9 by 10 as 1 minus of 1 by 10. Correct, na? I can write this 9 by 10 as 1 minus 1 by 10. Then plus of, I can write this 9 by 10 square as 1 minus 1 by 10 square. Think carefully and say. Same like that, I can write this 9 by 10 cube as 1 minus 1 by 10 cube. Like that it's going on up to 20 terms. Okay va? Okay va? That's all. Wait. I'm just writing each and every term as 1 minus something. So 9 by 10, 1 minus 1 by 10, 9 by 10 square, 1 minus 1 by 10 square, 9 by 10 cube, 1 minus 1 by 10 cube. Very simple. Anyway, I will get the same series. So now, why I am doing all these things? Why I am doing all these things? Is there any reason for it? You guys will ask me. So people, what I am going to do here is, I can write the same S20 as 7 by 9 into, listen, I am having 1 minus 1 by 10 plus 1 minus 1 by 10 square, like that is going on. When I open this bracket, anyway it will remain the same now. It will be like 1 minus 1 by 10 plus of 1 minus of 1 by 10 square. Like that it will be same. Because I am having plus for each and every term. So symbol don't change. If you have minus only, the symbol will change. Basic thing, addition and subtraction of algebraic expression. But here I am having arithmetic expression. That's all. That's the difference. So here, I am having 1 minus of 1 by 10 plus of 1 minus of 1 by 10 square plus of 1 minus 1 by 10 cube. Let me consider this 1. Let me consider all the 1. Please don't focus on this 1 by 10, 1 by 10 square, 1 by 10 cube. Don't focus on that. But except that, focus on this 1. When you focus on this 1, it shows that 1 is repeated up to 20 terms. 1 is repeated up to 20 times. That means 1 plus 1 plus 1 all the way up to 20 terms. Correct, na? Then I will put minus, and what are the terms that are left out? The term that are left out is 1 by 10 plus of 1 by 10 square plus of 1 by 10 cube. And like that it's going on up to 20 terms. Okay. This is what I will be left out. This is what I will be left out. So what I am doing is I am considering 1. So from this I will say that 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 all the way up to 20 terms. That is what I wrote here. And the terms that are left out is minus 1 by 10, minus 1 by 10 square, minus 1 by 10 cube. In that I am taking your minus common. When I take minus common, I will get as minus of 1 by 10 plus a 1 by 10 square plus 1 by 10 cube. So that the sign will change. If I take minus common, this minus will become as plus. This minus will become as plus. That's all. That is how this is. That's how I change this. Okay. Now after it's a very easy question. Yes, 20 is equal to 7 by 9 into If 1 is repeated up to 20 times, that means 20 terms, it will be 20 only. 1 plus 1 plus 1, all the way up to 20 terms will be 20 only. Such simple thing. Then minus of, what is this? 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10 square plus 1 by 10 cube, all the way up to 20 terms. How will you find that? How will you find that is, when you observe the series, I can say that this is a GP. This is a finite GP, not infinite GP. This is a finite GP such that your A is 1 by 10 and common ratio is also 1 by 10. A is equal to 1 by 10 and your common ratio is also 1 by 10. Okay va? Okay va? When you divide, you will get common ratio is 1 by 10. I think common ratio is 1 by 10 only. Okay. So common ratio is also 1 by 10. Very simple concept. So if A is 1 by 10, your common ratio is also 1 by 10. And now they are asking sum of the 20 terms. We know na, sum of n terms of a GP is A into 1 minus r power n divided by 1 minus r. That's the formula. And we can also use r power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1 formula. Anyway, your convenient way. But the thing is, here your r is less than 1. Hence, I can use 1 minus 1 by 10. Okay, that is why. It's very simple. So your sum of n terms of a GP is A into 1 minus r power n 1 minus r. Your A is 1 by 10 into 1 minus r power n. R power n is 1, r is 1 by 10. So 1 by 10 power n. Then divided by 1 minus r. 1 minus r will be 1 minus 1 by 10. 1 minus 1 by 10 is 9 by 10. Okay, that is what I am left out here. Just I am using a sum of n terms of a GP formula. This is what you will be left out. So now it's a very easy question. S20 can be 7 by 9 into wait, what I will get is 20 minus of, I can take that 9 by 10 to the numerator, then I will get it as 10 will get cancelled na. That is what, when your 9 10 will cancel. So finally I will be left with it 1 minus of 1 by 10 power n. 1 by 10 power n will be then by 9. This is what you will be left out. I think so. Let's check guys whether it is correct or not. 1 by 10, yeah, I am taking, when I take this 9 by 10, so take this 10 to the numerator because it is division, then this 10 and this 10 will get cancelled. So finally I will get the 0 by 9 na. So 1 minus 1 by, so then 1 by 10 whole power n will be 1 power n by 10 power n. So 1 power n will be anyway will be 1. 1 power anything is 1. That's why I wrote like this. So now what you will do? So now what you will do is, when you just solve it up, I think the final answer will be 7 by 81 when you take the 9 outside. Because 9 into 9 is 81. I will write again. We get it as 7 by 81 into what you will get? 179 minus of 10 power minus 20. This is what you will get, right? This is what you will get, right? No, plus. And that's the answer for this question. I hope that's the answer guys. No problem. I hope you guys would have understood what I did here. When you solve this up, this is what you will get. 7 by 81 into 179 plus 10 power minus 20. That is the option in the JEE mains question. Okay, JEE mains question, in that particular year, this is one of the option. And that is why I am writing this like this. If when the option is given in this expression, you can write like this, your way. It depends upon the question. And that is what I did here. Hence, if you solve, you get 7 by 81 into 178 plus of 10 power minus 20. That's the answer. Guys, it's a very easy question. But the thing is, the methodology not everyone knows. That's all. Let us move on to the next one. Our next question is, let alpha belongs to 0 to x by 2 and f of x is equal to root of x square plus x plus tan square alpha by root of x square plus x comma x is greater than 0, if the least value f of x is 2 root 3, then alpha is equal to what? And that's the question. Okay, and people, this is f of x, root of x square plus x plus of tan square alpha by root of x square plus x. Don't think that this root of x square plus x is a separate one. It is f of x only. The denominator I am having it is f of x only. This whole expression is f of x. Okay. So how you are going to solve this question is basically, whenever you hear the word least value or the minimum value, the first thing that you strike in your mind is AMG inequality, and I hope you guys know that. And at the first second itself, you guys would have found that we are going to use AMG inequality because it's the usual one, and you guys are very experienced in that. You have that much exposure, okay, which you guys learned in your sequences series, and AMG inequality is a very important part. So that is something I am going to use here. So as they are saying least value f of x is 2 root 3, this itself shows that we are going to use your AMG inequality. So using AMG inequality, let me take these two terms. Let me take these two terms first. So when I add these two terms, what your AMG inequality says this: your AM arithmetic mean greater than or equal to GM. That is what your AMG inequality states. Now when you consider these two terms, that is root of x square plus x and tan square alpha by root of x square plus x, what will be your AM? Your arithmetic mean will be sum of these two terms, that is a plus b. A plus b is root of x square plus x plus of tan square alpha by root of x square plus x. Correct now? Then divided by total number of terms. How many terms are having? 2 terms. Guys, actually what I am doing is very simple. I am taking 2 terms such that one term is root of x square plus x and another is tan square alpha by root of x square plus x. So arithmetic mean of these 2 terms will be this particular expression, and AM greater than or equal to GM. What does geometric mean? Geometric mean is product of those 2 terms raised to power 1 by n. Product of those 2 terms raised to power 1 by n. Raised to power 1 by n is raised to power 1 by number of terms. Number of terms is 2. Hence, raised to power 1 by 2 means I can write the square root. So, square root of x square plus x into tan square of alpha by root of x square plus x. Okay, I hope you understand what I am saying here. We know geometric mean now. For geometric mean of 2 numbers a comma b is what? GM of a comma b will be ab whole power 1 by 2. ab whole power 1 by 2 is nothing but root of ab. So like that, if you have for n number of terms, it will be a comma b comma c all the way up to n whole power 1 by n. That's all. That's how we find the geometry mean, and that is all the same. Your AM greater than or equal to GM. This is your GM. Now I can cancel this root of x square plus x and root of x square plus x. Now I will take this 2 to this side, then I will get your root of x square plus x plus of tan square alpha by root of x square plus x. Okay, root of x square plus x plus tan square alpha by root of x square plus x. When I take this 2 to this side, I will get this greater than or equal to, I am just taking this 2 to RHS, I will get it as 2 into root of tan square alpha, because these 2 terms are cancelled. So root of tan square alpha is tan alpha. Such simple thing. Root of tan square alpha is tan alpha. Now what they are asking in the question, they are asking the value of alpha, and we know that the least value f of x is 2 root 3. We know that the least value of f of x is 2 root 3. Now what is f of x? F of x is this expression, and this same expression is something I am having here. This same expression is something I am having here, so that I will say this as your f of x. So from this I will say that your f of x is greater than or equal to 2 tan alpha. Correct now? That is what I can conclude here. So now in the question what they are saying is least value f of x is 2 root 3. So I can write this f of x is 2 root 3 greater than or equal to 2 tan alpha. Hence I can cancel these 2 2's. Now root 3 greater than or equal to tan alpha. You may ask me one thing. How will you find the alpha? It's very simple. When you put alpha as pi by 3, then only you will get root 3. But the thing is, you guys will ask me, hey man, it is given as greater than. So greater than root 3 means there will be many values of alpha. You will ask that to me. But consider the equal to symbol. Because most probably you should consider like that. Because in the option itself, there is only one option such that it does not include the range. It includes the angle, a particular angle. Okay, so if the root 3 is greater than or equal to tan alpha, then of course your alpha should be pi by 3. Because tan of pi by 3 is only root 3. Tan of 60 degree. That is equal to your root 3. So just consider the equal to symbol. Greater than symbol is not necessary. It depends upon the option. Hence your alpha is pi by 3 and that's the answer for the question. That's all. Let us move on to the next one. Yes. The sum of all the real roots of the equation e power 2x minus 4 into 6 into e power 2x minus 5 into e power x plus 1 is equal to 0 is what? So people, how we are going to solve this question is actually consider this particular expression that is 6 into e power 2x minus 5 into e power x plus 1. What I am going to do is in this expression I will write it here 6 into e power 2x minus 5 into e power x plus 1. This is what I am having it. I am going to factorize this expression. Factorize means splitting a middle term. In what way I can split your middle term is multiply the 6 into e power 2x into 1. I will get 6 into e power 2x. 6 e power 2x, as I am having 6 e power 2x, I can split this minus 5 e power x as what I can split? Minus 3 e power x minus 2 e power x. Correct? Because minus 3 e power x into minus 2 e power x is 6 into e power 2x. Then plus 1 is something I am having. Now in this take e power 3 power ex common. Then you will get it as what you will get? What you will get people? I will get it as 2 into e power x, right? 2 into e power x. Then minus 1. After that take minus 1 common, you will get it as minus 1 common, you will get 2 into e power x, again minus 1. This is what you will get, right? Just take, you can consider this as first group and this is second group. You can take 3 pi x common, you get 2 pi x minus 1, then minus 1 common, 2 pi x minus 1. So now 2 pi x minus 1 is common, hence I can write as 2 pi ex minus 1 into 3 pi ex minus 1, and that is how I factorize this expression. Now I can write this whole equation that is equal to 0 as e power 2x minus 4 into this expression factorized form is 2 e power x minus 1 into 3 e power x minus 1. Correct? And that is equal to 0, and I think that's the form of equation that you will get when you factorize the expression that is after e power 2x minus 4. Okay, I hope you guys got it. Now you are supposed to solve this equation, very simple task. That means either your 2 power ex, your e power 2x can be 4, or your 2 into e power x can be 1, or when you consider this term, I will get your 3 power ex as 1. So now from this I will get your e power 2x as 4 only. Again I will write your e power 2x as 4. So now what I am going to do is, if e power 2x is 4, then e power x will be, take square root on both sides, you will get it as 2. And now 2 power ex is equal to 1 means e power x will be, either it can be e power x is equal to 1 by 2. Now if 3 into e power x is 1, then your e power x will be 1 by 3. These 3 are the values that can satisfy. So I will write OR guys, OR. So it shows that your e power x can be 2, or your e power x can be 1 by 2, or your e power x can be 1 by 3. That is what it shows. But in the question, they are asking sum of all the real roots of the equation the roots will be the value of x, not e power x. Don't think like that. Now I know, as they ask sum of all the real roots, you will add 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 3 and you will directly say the answer. But in the question, they are asking all the real roots such that x is the root. Even though they did not mention, you should know that. That's a basic concept. So what will be x? If e power x is 2, then x will be what? X will be ln of, what will be your x will be, guys? As we are having like that, your x will be ln of 1 by 2, right? Sorry, not ln of 1 by 2, ln of 2. Now, if your e power x is 1 by 2, then x will be ln of 1 by 2. Correct, right? Correct, no? Now, if your e power x is 1 by 3, then your x will be what? Ln of 1 by 3. These three values where your x can satisfy. Okay? If your e power x is 2, then your x will be ln of 2. E power x is 1 by 2, ln of 1 by 2. If e power x is 1 by 3, x will be ln of 1 by 3. So now they are asking sum of all the real roots. Just you are supposed to add these three values. You will ln of 2 plus ln of 1 by 2 plus ln of 1 by 3. You can use the log properties. As I am adding up, you can product all the expression inside values. You can multiply all the inside values so that you will get this ln of multiply 2 1 by 2 into 1 by 3. So these two will cancel. So finally get the answer as ln of 1 by 3. But you know that you don't know that this question was asked in JEE Mains 2022. That is I think this question was asked in JEE Mains 2022 24th June shift to 2 question. Okay. So actually for this question the options are like ln of minus of ln of 3. Hence I can write this ln of 1 by 3 as minus of ln of 3. Again log properties. ln of 1 by a is minus of ln of a, log properties. You should know this. And here we add these three ln's. If we add these three ln's, you will get this. You should product the inside expressions. 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 3 log properties. You know now ln means log to the base e of something. Ln of x is log to the base e of x. Don't forget this. I hope you know that, but anyway, no problem. That's the answer, minus of ln of 3. That's all, guys. Let us move on to the next one. Our next question is, the sum of first 20 terms of the series log to the base 7 power 1 by 2 of x. Guys, this is not power of x, it's of x. Log plus of log to the base 7 power 1 by 3 of x plus log to the base 7 power 1 by 4 of x, and all the way up to 20 terms is 460. Then find the value of x. I will repeat once again, guys. It is log of x to the base 7 power 1 by 2. This is log of x to the base 7 power 1 by 3. It is log of x to the base 7 power 1 by 4, and it's going up to 20 terms. That is your 460. Then they are asking find the value of x. Okay. So people, this is a pure log properties question. If you know the properties of logarithms, a very easy one. If you don't know it, you will regret. Okay. So surely revise all the log properties. There is not lots of log properties. At least remember the basic logarithm property. But in the question you won't use the basic logarithm property. Use some higher levels. Okay. So in this series, let me consider your first term. When I consider your first term, your first term is nothing but, wait guys, it is not writing well. Your first term is nothing but, I will take another chalk piece. Your first term is nothing but log to the base 7 power 1 by 2 of x. That is your first term, right? Of this series, the first term is 7 power, that means log to the base 7 power 1 by 2 of x. Now people, you know one property now. The property is log to the base a power n of m can be written as 1 by n into log to the base a of m. You know this property, it's a very important property, and this is not the basic logarithm property, it's a little higher level. Okay. So log to the base a power n of m is 1 by n log to the base a of m. You may ask me why I am saying base first after that this particular m. That's my way of telling. Your way of telling will be log of m to the base a power n. Anything is same. It's your convenient. Okay. So log to the base a power n of m is 1 by n into log to the base a of m. Here I am having 7 power 1 by 2 of x. Hence I can write this as 1 by n. 1 by n will be 1 by 1 by 2. 1 by 1 by 2 is 2 only. Into log to the base a. What is a here? 7 of x. This is something I will get. Correct? Correct? So log to the base a power n of m is 1 by n into log to the base a of m. Hence here your a is 7, n is 1 by 2, m is x. Hence I can write this 1 by n will be 1 by 1 by 2. That will be 2 into log to the base 7. 7 is your a of m. M is x here. Okay. So now again I am going to use another log property in order to take away this 2. Because I am having sum of all those terms. If you have 2 here, it's going to be a difficult part. It's going to be a difficult part. I am going to use your one log properties. What is the log properties? Log to the base a of m power n can be written as n into log to the base a of m. This is also a very important log properties. Never ever forget that. This is also a very important log properties. Log to the base a of m power n is can be written as n into log to the base a of m. Here I am having the format as n into log to the base a of m. Correct now? I am not having the form that is in the LHS. I am having the form that is in RHS is n into log to the base a of m. That is what I am having, right? N is your 2, a is your 7, m is your x. Hence I can write it as log to the base a is 7 only of m power n will be your x. M is x, right? Power of n will be 2. That's all. That is how we change like this. Now your second term is log to the base 7 1 by 3 of x. Again use these two log properties. When you use, I'll get it as 3 into log to the base 7 of x. Then take this 3 here. I'll get it as log to the base 7 of x cube. This is something I will get. This will be your second term. Use these two log properties. Very important. Make a note of it. Okay. That's how we'll change. So here I am having 3 into log to the base 7 of x. Since I can take this 3, I will get as 3 x cube. Use this log property. M power n. I am converting this into m power n. Okay. That's all. So this is your first term. This is your second term. So this shows that your series is nothing but your first term is log to the base 7 of x square and your second term is log to the base 7. What is your second term? X cube. And your third term is log to the base 7 of x power 4. You may ask me how I know that this is your third term. Very simple, guys. It is like that pattern only. Second term you are having x, first term you are having x square, second term you are having x power 3, then of course your third term must be x power 4. I am observing the pattern only I am saying. Okay, that's all. So like that it will be going upon up to 20 terms. So now it's a very easy question. Using a log property as a basis same, I can multiply your inside value. Multiply all the inside expressions x square, x cube, x power 4, x power 5 like that is going up to 20 terms. Multiply all of them. I'll get it as log to the base 7 of x square into x cube into x power 4 all the way up to 20 terms. As I'm doing all the way up to 20 terms, your last term will be x power 21, not x power 20. Okay, I hope you understand why it is x power 21. Because here I am having x square, not x power 1. If you have x power 1, then of course your last term will be x power 20. But here I am having x square. That's why it is x power 21. So now it's very simple. I write the same log as log to the base 7 of, I am having the base as same, hence I can add up the powers. Laws of exponents, I will get as x power 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus all the way up to 21. Correct? So same I can write this as log to the base 7 of x power 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 21. This power is an AP. 2 plus 3 plus 4 all the way up to 21 is an AP because the common difference is 1. If the common difference is 1, use your sum of n terms of a GP formula, that is n by 2. N by 2 is 20 by 2 into first term plus last term. That formula is something I am going to use. First term plus last term will be 2 plus 21, that will be 23. Correct? I will say what I am doing because some people can't understand. 2 plus 3 plus 4 all the way up to 21 I am having now. Here your first term is nothing but 2 and a common difference is nothing but 1. Correct? Your first term A is 2 and common difference is 1. Now we know that we are having two formulas to find sum of n terms of an AP. One is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 120, another is n by 2 into first term plus last term. Here I can use n by 2 into first term plus last term because I know the value of first term, that is 2, and so last term is 21. Hence if I use, I will get as n by 2 into a plus l will be nothing but n number of terms is 20 in 20 by 2 into first term plus last term is 2 plus 21, that is 23. Okay, so 20 by 2 is 10, so 10 into 23 will be 230. This will be nothing but log to the base 7 of x power 230. This is something I will be left out if we sum up all the way up to 20 terms. If we sum up all the way up to 20 terms, now I will rub this. This is what you will get. When you add 2 plus 3 plus 4 all the way 21, you get this 230. Now take this 230 this side, you get this 230 into log to the base 7 of x. Correct? I am taking this 230 this side, this property. No, not this property, this property. Log to the base a of m bar n is n into log to the base a of m, where here your m is x and your n is 230 and your a is 7. Hence I can write as n into n is 230. So 230 into log to the base 7 of x. Using this log property only saying, and it is given as sum of this particular series of the 20 terms is 460. That means this is equal to 460. Correct? 230 into log to the base 7 of x is 460. Cancel out. So 230 cancel. Here I will get as 2. Correct? Log to the base 7 of x is 2. If log to the base 7 of x is equal to 2, then x will be nothing but 7 square. Basic thing. Hence the answer for the question is 49. And this is a very good question. 49. It's because log to the base 7 of x is 2. Hence your x will be 7 square, that is 49. That's all guys. That's all about the question today's session. That's all. Thank you. Make education simple.